The right to vote is a cornerstone of democracy. It empowers citizens and shapes the future. But a big question remains: who gets to vote? The current standard of 18 is being challenged. Should 16-year-olds have a say in elections? It's a debate dividing nations. This essay explores both sides of this complex issue, where we'll weigh the potential benefits and drawbacks of lowering the voting age. Lowering the voting age is about more than just ballots. It's about youth engagement in civic life. It's about whether 16-year-olds are mature enough for this responsibility, and it's about the impact on our democracies. Let's dive into the heart of the matter. Many argue that 16-year-olds are ready to vote. They point to the rise of youth activism. Climate change protests, for example, are driven by young people. These teens are informed and passionate about the issues. They deserve a say in the policies that affect them. Furthermore, lowering the voting age could boost civic engagement. Early participation might lead to lifelong voters. It could also encourage political education in schools. Imagine a generation more informed about government and their rights. 16-year-olds already have adult responsibilities. Many work part-time jobs and pay taxes. Some are even financially independent. If they contribute to society, shouldn't they have a say in how it's run? Finally, studies show that 16-year-olds possess the cognitive skills to vote. They can understand complex issues. They can evaluate candidates and their platforms. Denying them their right to vote based on age alone seems unfair. Opponents of lowering the voting age have valid concerns. They argue that 16-year-olds lack life experience. They may not fully grasp the consequences of their choices. Voting requires careful consideration, something they believe comes with age. Another concern is legal inconsistency. In many countries, 16-year-olds can't drink, drive without restrictions, or sign contracts. These are seen as adult rights. Critics argue that voting should be no different. There are also worries about voter turnout. Would 16-year-olds actually vote, or would apathy lead to even lower participation rates? Some fear that lowering the age might dilute the voting pool. Finally, some question whether 16-year-olds are susceptible to manipulation. Could they be easily influenced by parents, peers, or social media? This raises concerns about the integrity of the electoral process. The debate over the voting age is ultimately about the future of our democracies. Do we want a system that prioritizes experience, or one that values youth engagement and diverse perspectives? There are no easy answers. Lowering the voting age could empower young people and revitalize democracy, or it could lead to unintended consequences. Each society must weigh the potential benefits and risks. We must consider the maturity of our youth and the state of our democracies. Open and honest discussions are crucial. Ultimately, the decision of who gets to vote will shape the world we leave for future generations.